Yo, is this shit working? Is this shit working? Hold up. Yo, it's good. Y'all see me, man? Y'all see me out here? Anybody watching this shit? What's good? Yo, who's in this bitch, man? I'm answering all types of questions, man. Let me know what you want to know. Hold up. Yo, y'all see me, man? Y'all in this bitch?
Did you know about the certain muscle that
Fuck.
scientifically is
Mike Chang ads. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker's everywhere. Alright. Yo, maybe it's me, man. Maybe my shit is slow than a motherfucker, man. A Mike Chang ad I tried to see if the YouTube was working. The goddamn Mike Chang ad came up, man. Every fucking time. I ain't got nothing against dude. I'm just saying, every time I try to look at one of my videos, man, this dude shit comes up. Like Jesus Christ. Yo, what up? What up? I see the comments. What's good? What's good? I see you. I see you, man. Let's do this, man. Motherfucking question time. Yo, ask me a question, man. Ask me a question. Yo, I see you, man. Yo, what's good? What y'all need to know, man? What y'all need to know, man? What y'all want to learn? Yo, I see y'all saying what up, but I don't see no questions, man. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just over here chilling. If you ain't got it, you need to get this highlight gear, man. While I'm waiting for the questions, yo, you need to fuck with this highlight gear, man. There's a link in the description where you can get some, man. These highlight shirts is off the chain, man. Hell yeah. All right, yo, let's do this, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm looking for questions, man. Looking for questions. London in the house. What up? I see you. We got some viewers, man. It's like 14 people on here. I'm having a hard time seeing the comments, man. So you guys got to be, all right, here. All right, cool. Yo, why does my shoulder always hurt, then fuck up my routine for the whole workout, even though I warm up? And yeah, man. All right, yo, man. I don't know how. I would have to say maybe. How long has it been hurting? You know, like I fucked up my shoulder before. I fucked up my rotator cuff, man. Like when I was trying to learn how to do muscle ups, because that movement, this shit, when you go up in the bar and come up, it's like hard on your rotator. So my shit was fucked up, man, and it was just kind of fucked up for a while. And I just had to do exercises that didn't hurt it until it healed. So I don't know if you have an injury or not, or if your shit is just fucking up. Maybe not warming up enough, man. Like yo, you gotta lubricate them joints, man. I like to sweat before I start doing any kind of resistance training. Pause. Like I'll jump rope for like 10 minutes or something like that. I'd like to get like a little bit of sweat going, and just like when a boxer goes in the ring, go for the heavyweight bout, this motherfucker's always, he's already always sweating because they want to get warmed up. They want to make sure they're loose and ready to make moves. And yeah, I got that my nigga Bill Phillips. The author of Body for Life, founder of EAS Sports Nutrition. I read an article. He said he likes to do that, and that was in the '90s, back when I was a little kid. And back then, I just did anything he said. So that's what I've been doing. Yo, what up? What up? What's the next question, man? Next question. All right, I see some more. What's good? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I'm sorry, man. Time Warner's internet is all fucked up, my dude. All right, hold up, man. Yo, I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Just y'all gotta bear with me, man. Oh. I gotta disable automatic. They're coming up too fast. Will my ebook be free? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm coming out with a new ebook. It's gonna be all about abs, how to get the motherfucking six-pack packing, anything you need to know. I'm trying to make this so it's the goddamn it best. I'm trying to make this the number one, the only ebook you'll ever need for abs. The only book you'll ever need for abs, ebook or not. God damn it. And I'm rolling. I've been working hard on this on the low. I've been working hard on that shit on low for a minute. It's gonna be free for the first 5 days, just like my last ebook was. Ultimate Cut, 7 Secrets on How to Burn Fat as Hell. I'm sorry about that. Same as my last ebook was, man. Shit's gonna be free for 5 days, and then you know it's gonna be like $1, man. Like, cause Amazon won't let me keep it for free 100% of the time, man. So, you know, they wanted to at least be 99 cents as part of my Kindle publishing deal. So, you know what it is. Yo, man, my nigga, Bogdan Alex asked, yo, how much do you weigh, bro? As of this morning, I weighed 184 pounds. But it's a ripped 184 pounds, man. I saw veins in my fucking abs today. No bullshit. So I'm 6'2", 184 pounds. You know what it is. Yo, Jeffrey Gonzalez want to know, hey, bro, you do MMA? I used to, well, when I was a kid, I started boxing. Because I kept getting my goddamn ass whipped. Southside Chicago, man. I just get into fights and I kept getting fucked up. And this dude pulled me aside, man. His name is Aaron Muhammad. He's actually part of the security team for Louis Farrakhan, the minister. I'm not part of any religion, so like don't come at me with that. But this dude was a badass, Golden Glove. So he taught me how to box, right? Then from there I went into kickboxing, and then a little bit of you know what I'm saying, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Just a little bit of that stuff. I don't really like rolling around with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get good at it. So, you know, this one is flagged as spam. Let me see what that is. Yo, I'm from Macaro. I'm from. I can't pronounce. I don't want to pronounce the name of where he's from, man. Yo, but yo, I want to know. I want to know what to eat to get fucking 6-pack abs, and what to eat to get big muscles. Pussy. No. Yo, just eat everything, man. You want to eat, you want to go hard, man. You got to eat like a boss. A lot of carbs. You got to eat a lot of protein and a lot of carbs. That's a problem. A lot of people, they try to gain weight. They try to put on some of their muscle mass. God damn it. And they don't eat enough carbs, man. Like how I do is when I'm trying to put on weight, I track everything. All right, so I do a portion. I do 2 portions of carbohydrates and 1 portion of protein. All right, this is just what I do. I'm not saying it's the only way. You got to see if it works for you. All right, so that's 1 meal, and I eat 6 to 7 meals like that per day. All right, you know, I know that's kind of old school. That's kind of archaic. You know, but that's what helps me put on mass. You know what I'm saying? And it's worked for people I've trained and shit like that. Try that. What you need to do is you need a training log. All right, you need to be writing down everything you eat. Watch my video on the portion size method. All right, and it goes into more detail. Write down everything you eat. Right, write down all your training. Okay, and then, God damn it. You have everything logged, everything you did for the whole week. Then every week, get a tape measure, measure your biceps, measure your chest, measure every body part. Except you did because you're probably not training it. Well, you're training it, but it's not for growth. Pause. Anyway, I shouldn't have took pre-workout before I did this shit, man. But anyway, yo, and you'll be able to see if you make progress or not, man. You'll be able to see if you're making progress or not. And you'll know why you're making progress or not when you look at the log. You say, oh shit, yeah, I wasn't eating enough. I was eating salad instead of motherfucking steak. So, you know, anyway, that's what I do. Watch my video on the portion size method. I'll go into great detail about how to do that. All right, let me see what else we got going on here, man. A lot of comments, man. I got to catch up. Hold up for a second, though. Oh, this one guy says blood vessels bursted in his face when doing squats. For days, he looked like he had a bruised face. Any ideas what the fuck to do? Nah, man, I don't know what the fuck to do about that. Real talk. I think I'm not qualified to. George, cut that shit out. I'm not qualified to give medical advice. You should really see a professional, a medical professional about that. Let me see what else we got going on over here, man. Somebody here will fuck Mike Chang. Hey man. Hey man. You know. He's doing his thing, you know. I ain't got no hate for that man. All right, hold up for a second, bro. What else we got going on? How tall am I? I'm 6'2". All right, 6'2". As of this morning, 184 pounds, but a real ripped 184 pounds. Yeah. All right. How do you work out when you feel pain from a strained muscle, or you know, what I'm saying, any tips for quick recovery? Uh, you know what? When I honestly, I pulled last summer. I pulled my bicep. Like a lot of you guys have commented on one of my biceps. My right bicep looks a little bit bigger than my left. Thanks a lot for pointing that out to me, assholes. But yeah, that's because last summer I strained this one. All right, and I couldn't really lift with it, so I couldn't do I still lifted like I could do. What you got? Here's the answer to your question. What you want to do is you want to fucking I'm sorry, I'll just read some of these comments. Y'all some crazy motherfuckers. But yo, what you got to do is try to find exercises that don't hurt the muscle that's pulled. So maybe you can work around it. So I noticed that I could still do chin ups. I couldn't do like curls when I fucked up my bicep, but I could do like chin ups. And that's good for biceps. I could do rope curls or anything. I noticed it was weird. Anything where my hands were like this, my palms were like this, but I couldn't do it like regular, like traditional curls. I couldn't do anything like that, but I could do rope curls without hurting my bicep. So it's like that. And then I iced it and I massaged it a lot, man. And yeah, man, that's what helped me. But it's just gonna take time, man. It's just gonna take time. Get some fish oil, that helps. Ice it at night if you can. You know what it is. Yo, are you gonna watch the World Cup? If you do, who's your favorite? USA, America. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You know, man. If I just off the top of my head, I would just say Brazil because they got some bad bitches. All right, what's the next? Let me look for another good question. Yo, question from Toronto. How do you develop big calves, man? That's the man. Everybody wish they knew that shit, man. Like everybody I know struggles with calf muscles. What's been working for me lately is I've been doing what's called German volume training. Meaning, and it's gonna sound fucking ridiculous, but 3 days a week, I do calf raises, right? I load, no bullshit. I'll post a video on this. I filmed it earlier. Right? So I pull. What I do is I put 7 plates on each side of the calf raise machine. That's a shitload of pounds, and I do 10 sets of 10. All right, 10 sets of 10. 10 sets of 10 reps. It's called German volume training. I'm gonna go into it some more as we, later. But I only do it for calves. I've tried it in the past. I've tried it for fucking other body parts, and I don't know if I recover quick enough for it for other body parts. But yo, with my motherfucking calves, my calves seem to be responding to it. Like a lot of guys, they end up with small calves, and me included. Like when I was younger, man, calves was always my lagging body part. And it seems that calves require, because you're fucking walking on them all day, you're using them all day, you have to work them a little bit harder than other muscles. At least, maybe not, maybe you don't have to, but for me, I have to use it a lot of, more reps. I just need more reps, more volume, and more frequency. So 3 times a week, I do 10 sets of 10, heavy. Heavy, go heavy. I'm gonna post a video on it coming soon, and it's really been working for me, man. No bullshit. But those parameters don't work for any other body part. USA is wasting time in the World Cup. Yeah, they're gonna lose, man. But it's the underdogs, man. Sometimes you gotta go with the underdogs, man. Shit. I should do live streams on Fridays. Nah, man. Fridays is party time, man. What the fuck? Yo, I don't know what that means. Brandon, do you really like broccoli? Yeah, man, it's cool. You know, I mean, I don't, yeah, I don't. It's my favorite vegetable is spinach. You know, lose fat while gaining muscle mass. Get that shit off your mind. It's not gonna happen. All right, your body does not like to do. Your body does not really like to do both. Your body does not like to lose weight and build muscle at the same time because calories in, calories out. I don't want to go too deep into it, but if I was you, I'd get as cut as you want to get first, then start gaining mass. If you watch my video on Dirty Bulk, I explain why you should. I don't want to get too into it right now because we got a lot of other questions. But yeah, always get as cut as you want to get first, then start putting on mass. Are deadlifts safe for tall guys, or should we stick to rack pulls? Yo, I like the deadlift, man. Like, I like the deadlift. It depends on what tall is to you. I'm 6'2". That's not like crazy tall, like, you know, NBA scouts aren't beating down my fucking door. But I like the deadlift. So I think, you know what makes it safer though? Is if you use what I like to do. Because my back used to hurt sometimes doing with the straight bar. But whatever, I still do it because I'm fucking badass, right? But when I started using the hex bar, that's the bar, it looks like a fucking stop sign. And you climb inside the middle of it, and it has handles on the side, and you do it like that. That way you don't have to bend over so much. You don't have to bend over so much, so it's a lot safer for your lower back. I've known people who played like Division I football, and well, actually only one guy. He said his coach only let them do deadlifts with the goddamn hex bar because it was safer. But you know, that's not an axiom of life, but it helps with me. What do you use to keep track of everything every week? Oh shit, man, I use a notebook, man, a little pocket-sized notebook. I keep it old school. I know you motherfucking kids want to use goddamn it some kind of app. Hey, yo, what app can I use, man? Is there an app for that, an app for this, app for that? Yo, man, get a pen and a pad. Why? Because it never runs out of batteries. And if you lose, you can just get another one. And it's just easier to look through every day, man, like, for me. But maybe just because I'm an old fucking man, you know, you guys don't remember what it's like not to have smartphones, man. I remember motherfuckers having beepers, man. I remember you had to page me, and then I, you know, drop that shit off for you. All right, let me see for another question. This motherfucker. How many times a week do you work out? Me personally, I work out about 5 to 6 days a week, depending on what the week is. Miami or the Spurs? You know I gotta go with Miami, man. Because here's the thing. Me and Dwayne Wade are about the same age. He's a little bit older than me. But he's from my motherfucking neighborhood, man. Like Southside Chicago. I think he moved to the suburbs at some point, but like, yo, he's from Southside Chicago like me. So I gotta roll with him, man. You know, I don't think the Spurs have nobody from Southside Chicago. So by default, they're just not as gangster. Because if you got one person from Southside Chicago on your team's a little bit more gangster. But I fuck with the Spurs. I fuck with Ginobili. Ginobili's fucking dope. Tony Parker, man, that dude is sick, man. He's one of the best, man. All right. Is your music still available online? Yeah, man, music's just a fucking hobby for me, but you can still find it. It's everywhere. It's all free, too. I don't even fucking fuck with it. Yo, Brandon, are you into cars, man? What type? Supercars, trucks, SUV? Not really, man. I'm not really into possessions. Or having. I'm actually into a philosophy called minimalism, where I'm trying to get, like, my possessions down to I only want to own 100 things. You know what I'm saying? Total. I mean, socks, I'll count them as one. That's something I'm working on. I've been downsizing. I've been giving shit away, selling shit. I'm trying to get down to only 100 things, man. It's called minimalism. I'll go into it maybe one day. One day. Yo, Brandon, do you eat eggs, nuts, paws, beans? Do you eat eggs, nuts, paws, beans, or fruit when cutting up? Yeah, definitely eggs, definitely nuts, paws, definitely beans. But you know what? I try to stay away from fruit when I'm trying to get cut up, cause the fructose in it, you know, like this fruit has sugar. It's not the same as table sugar. but it still spikes your insulin levels. You know, like and when you're trying to cut up, you want to keep your insulin levels low. All right, so for me personally, I stay away from fruit when cutting. Um, you know, that's just what I do, man. You can get you get all the vitamins you need from vegetables. All right, does weed affect your gains? You know, it depends on the person. It depends on the person. I remember when I was younger, I don't really smoke weed now, man. If I do, it's rare, and I certainly don't buy weed. Um, but I remember, like, when I was younger, like in my 20s, I remember smoking weed all day. I remember it'd be like weird if I wasn't high. You know what I'm saying? You ever smoke so much that you're fucking like not being high feels like being high. It's like, whoa, this is what it's like to just be a normal person, a normal human. But I'm in better shape now, you know, because I don't know how much it affects your gains, but it made me eat like crazy, man. I ate like crazy amounts of like ice cream was my thing, so I just wasn't as ripped, man. I just wasn't as ripped, so there's that, you know. But it depends on the person, man. I know people who weed don't make them hungry. My older brothers, man, smokes weed every day before work, you know. And then he does a good job. All of them do some Team Incredible. Every video you see I post with me and Team Incredible, the Calisthenics crew, they're all high as fuck in those videos. So you know what it is. Yo, Brandon, what do you do for a living? You a manager at the smokehouse? I recently quit, man. Manager at the smokehouse. I've worked there for a long time. Right now, I am unemployed. Well, self-employed. I'm working for myself, man. You know, yo, man, YouTube, man. You can make money off YouTube. You can make money. A lot of ways you can make money, man. You know what I'm saying? Without, you know, I plead the Fifth Amendment on that. Let me just go ahead and plead the Fifth Amendment. If anyone asks, I make all my money off YouTube, but I'm going to plead the Fifth. Yo, Brandon, you recommend any protein supplements? Yeah, I like whey protein, and I don't give a fuck what brand you use. I always get the kind that's on sale. I'm usually able to find On. I like On. For some reason, I started to like On. I'm not. I don't have an endorsement deal with them, but I just like their protein. But I wouldn't say it's better than any other protein. Find a protein you like, or find a protein that's cheapest, and as long as it's whey, and I also take casein at night before I go to sleep. So you know, because that's a slow digesting protein, so it's like it keeps your body from going into catabolicism at night. I know I'm pronouncing all this shit wrong, man, so you know, bear with me. But I like to fuck with that at night. Yo, you gotta see what this cat is doing. Anyway, yeah, just get whatever kind you want. Whey, you don't have to do casein at night, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting. When I'm cutting, I don't do that. When I'm doing intermittent fasting, I don't do that at night. I stop eating at 9, and I just don't eat anything again until 3. So that's what it is, yo. Yo, Brandon, when cutting, should we stop eating 7 meals a day, or should we continue to eat 7 meals a day but with less portions? Smaller, I presume you mean smaller portions. That's up to you, man. If you read my books, if you read my ebook, my best-selling ebook, it was #1 nutrition book on Amazon for fucking weeks. God damn it. But if you read the book, Ultimate Cut, 7 Secrets on How to Burn Fat Fast as Hell, I gave lots of methods. So, yo, what you're talking about is just it's like keeping the frequency of meals the same, but less food. So you can still as long as if you're in calorie restrict, as long as you're in a caloric deficit, you will lose fat, right? That's one way to do it. Some people like that better. Me, I recently I did that for years. And I got good results. But for me now, it's easier to do intermittent fasting when I'm trying to cut. So basically, I just pick 8 hours of the day when I can eat, and then I fast for the other 16 hours. You know, lean gain style. Those of you who are familiar. I eat, so the hours that I pick, it work for me. You might pick different hours, but I start eating at 3, and I stop eating at 9. So that's the window that I pick, and then I just don't eat anything during the fasting period. I'll drink water, and you can take and black coffee, anything with no calories and shit like that. So what else we got going on, man? What else, man? Are you a role model? Oh no, who are my role models? Like the shit was kind of moving when I was trying to look at it. Who are my role models? Yo, growing up, man, I worshipped Michael Jordan. You know, being from Chicago. Um, who else, man? Who else is someone I look up to? Uh, Michael Jordan, Jay Z. Jay Z is like a father figure to me, man. Like, you know, my dad wasn't around that much when I was real young, and then we got close when I was in my late teens, early 20s, and then when I was like 24, he, you know, shot himself in the fucking head, right? Real talk. So like, I don't know, man. I feel like for fatherly advice, man, I swear to God, this sounds retarded, but this is what I do. I think, man, what would Jay Z do in this situation? And usually, and if I do what I think Jay Z would do, it usually turns out pretty right, man. What's your opinion of six-pack shortcuts? Here's the thing, man. I don't really watch other people's fitness videos, man, and not you know, because like I don't know how to say this without sounding cocky, man, but I'm a fucking expert, bro. Like, I'm an expert in the field, man. Like, I've been a personal trainer and a nutritionist for over 10 years, man. Certified, bitch. Certified. And I've been doing this shit for a long time. Like, not only have I had the education, but I've also walked the walk. Like, I walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to stay cut, try to stay lean all year round, okay? And I've trained people. Like, people got results. If you look at my website, highlifeworkout.com, you can see testimonials. People send me before and after pictures. Like, those are just people sending me pictures, man. I've been doing this shit for so long that I really feel like, you know, if you read the book Outliners, or there's a lot of research going on this. It takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at something, like a straight up expert. I put more than 10,000 hours in just training myself. But if you count the time I put in training others one-on-one, like actually in the field, seeing what works and what doesn't, I've got like at least 30,000 hours, man. No bullshit. And it's like, because I've done that more than I've trained myself. You know, like you only train yourself for 1 hour a day when you're a personal trainer, but I've trained other people the other fucking 10 hours, you know, for 10 additional hours during the day. So I don't, who knows how many fucking hours I have straight training other people. It's a fucking lot. That's why I'm like, some of these guys, you know, I don't know Mike Chang's background. You can see him, I've never watched a full one of his videos. I only see his videos when I only see previews for his videos when I watch mine, you know. But a lot of these guys don't train, they're not trainers. They're trainers in the sense where they have the fucking, they train themselves. I'm trying to see, I'm taking my time because I want to articulate this the right way. They train themselves. All right, cool. They got the knowledge. All right, let me start off. They got the knowledge, right? They got a certificate, right? Any asshole with $600 can get a personal training license, man. It ain't hard, right? So that's just how you enter it, right? Then I feel like you got to walk the walk, right? I feel like you got to walk the walk. There's some guys, I ain't gonna say no names, on YouTube whose physiques look like shit, and they're not really strong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I don't know, man. To me, that's like a homeless person trying to be a success coach, right? So like, I at least respect the fact that Mike's a big motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you got guys who've actually like trained people. Then you got additional guys who actually train people who saw what works in the field. That's what makes you an expert. That's what really makes you, when you've helped other people accomplish their goals, and like countless. So you feel like you've done that for years. You've helped other people accomplish their health and fitness goals, right? That's what I respect. That's why, like, so you asked me what I think of Mike Six-Pack Shortcuts. I mean, I never watched one of his whole videos, man. Honestly, you know, dude seems like he seems like he got bigger arms than me. So you know, you gotta respect that. But the only other guys I watch on YouTube, man, really is Bro Science Life, and I like Elliot Hustle, man. Those are only and that's not a diss to anybody else. That's just, I'm just saying, those are the videos I thought. Oh, I like Cali Muscle, but I'm watching his shit more for entertaining. He's a funny dude to me, man. You know what I'm saying? But not for advice, like, you know, and that's not a diss either. It's just, you know, I like, whatever. I'm not dissing him or anyone else. What kind of shake am I drinking? No, this is water. What happened to that second channel idea? I'm gonna do that next year. I'm gonna do another channel next year where I talk about life and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that doesn't have to do with fitness so much, you know. But I'm gonna wait till next year. What about the Hodge twins? I don't really watch their videos, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't got nothing against them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against them or anyone else. I'm sure it's fine. Like a lot of people seem to like it, so just by social proof, I'm sure it's fine. You know, I don't watch them. But I told you, like only the videos I told you who I watch, you know. Yo, how old are you, man? Early 20s or late, man? Yo, man, yo, son. Me and D Wade almost the same age, you know. So like that. I used to be a personal trainer. Here's a question from Jose Perez, man. I know like 17 guys named Jose Perez. No bullshit. I used to be a personal trainer. I want to get back into it, you know. You want to learn. You basically want to sell, but you want to sell shit online is what you're saying. You should read a book by my dog Tim Ferriss called The 4 Hour Work Week. You know, that book can explain what you need to do. You know, that book will explain your shit more than I can right here. You know what I'm saying? Timothy Ferriss is an expert on that, and I wouldn't say that I'm an expert. You know, I'm still learning, bro. Do I watch POG? Physiques of Greatness, Chris Jones? No. I mean, I got nothing against him. I just, you know, I just don't be watching nothing. I don't have fitness goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have fitness goals, right? You know, like, so, you know what it is. How do you stay in shape when on vacation? Yo, that's a video that I'm posting, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you a player for life? Nah, I've been with the same girl for like 10 years. Off and on, though. What's the best muscle that attracts women? Your heart muscle, man. Your heart muscle. I could say it with a straight face. I wanted to, man. I wanted to. Yo, man. I'll sit around, you know what I'm saying, thinking about what women think, you know what I'm saying? That should drive you crazy. One thing I know about women, I don't mean that in disrespect to women. I don't mean that to sound as misogynistic as it did. What I meant was, yo, man, one thing I know about women is that you will never understand them. All right, just accept it. You won't understand them. Don't even try. Make peace with that, and just do the best you can with who you are. You know, try to be. I think you should just try to become the best person you are. You try to become the best person you can be. You know, whether that's building muscle, whether that's education, with, you know, learning, growing, becoming more mature, and once you are the best man you can be, you will attract the best women you can get, right? Like you gotta be the type of guy. Like if you want a chick with a good career, you know what I'm saying? She's beautiful, you know, she's got a good personality. You have to at least be on par with her, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying just do the best you can, you know. What's up, man? What's up, man? Oh, that would be awesome. Do that second channel ASCP. Yo, I'm just focusing on this channel. I got like certain goals for the fitness channel first. And it's like, you know, I read this book by the guy who runs the website Zen Habits. And the book was called Zen to Done, right? And basically he said like focus on one goal at a time, man. It's like it's hard to try to accomplish multiple goals at one time. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ever see like go to the motherfucking circus and you see a motherfucker spinning 8 plates on a goddamn on sticks, on 8 different sticks. Well, he gets one of those. He gets each. I'm trying to articulate this shit. You give him one. He gets one plate spinning at a time, right? Then he gets the next one. Then he gets the next one. I gotta get my first plate spinning, man. But next year we're doing that shit for real. What's your opinion of Brian Tracy? Yo, man, Brian Tracy's my motherfucking dog. I've read about 7 books, at least 7 books by him, but I've had even more of his audio books. So, Brian Tracy's the best book by him. It's not. I don't think that it's even in print anymore. My favorite one of him is called Maximum Achievement. If not that, then you can get a book called Goals. Somebody says, yo, what's this fucking gay crap? It's the live stream kind of gay crap, man. Any tips on muscle soreness? You know what, man? Muscle soreness. Honestly, I don't really get that sore anymore, and that's because I've been training for so long. I get sore sometimes, but it's not much. So like, I think it'll go away in time. Like it'll like you sound like you're probably new. You know what I'm saying? You're probably new to this. You know what I'm saying? When you're new, like the soreness is crazy. When you like your first few months or even your whole first year, the soreness can be crazy, and you just got to make peace with that, deal with it. It'll get a little better. What's my opinion on religion? I don't want to get into that. I don't want to open that can of worms, man. I'll just say I don't have one. I don't know if there's a God or not. I'm not an atheist. I don't know if there's a God or not. I definitely don't know what his or her rules are. And I just made peace with that, man. I just feel like I just try to be the best person I can be here on planet Earth, and about that, like, I just think like whoever God is, whoever his plan is, the only thing I know for sure, I don't know anything about that. I can't say for sure, but I know one thing, and that us human beings, we're responsible for the events that occur here on planet Earth. And that's a lot of we need to act accordingly. I don't know if we're doing the best job right now. What's the best split? Honestly, you're gonna have to try different shit and see what works for you. When I was younger, I used to like a 5-day split where I did Monday was chest, Tuesday was back, Wednesday was legs, Thursdays was shoulders, Fridays was arms, and then I rested on the weekends, and I just did abs whenever, right? That worked well for me when I was trying to put on mass. Now I like full body splits, actually. I don't know if that's a split. I like full body workouts, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body, And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I've been doing calves and abs. That calves and abs video is coming. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, man. You have porn opened on the other tab. Somebody writes, I have porn opened on the other tab. All right. Hey, man, do what you got to do. Do you recommend Godman diet and calisthenics or ectomorph? Honestly, it depends on what your goals are. If you're ectomorph, if you're saying you're ectomorph and you're trying to build muscle, and if you're saying you're ectomorph and you're doing GODMAD, GOMAD. Why have I GOMAD? GOMAD. Gallon of milk a day. I don't know why I said GODMAD, because we were talking about that God shit earlier. Yeah, man, gallon of milk a day and calisthenics. I don't know, man. If you're gonna do gallon of milk a day, and you're trying to build mass, I really think that you should fucking. Somebody's blowing me up. Yo, who these bitches calling me, man? Yo, but what the fuck was I saying? Yo, you should need to hit the weights, man. I would say gallon of milk a day and fucking heavy weights if you're trying to put on mass. Calisthenics, you can build mass with calisthenics. It's just gonna take longer. It's just gonna take a little longer. Yep. What do I feed Gangsta George? Oh, whatever is on sale. I'm not going into religion. So, yeah, I did go. I try not to go into religious shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an opinion either way, man. If you got a religion that you fuck with, then fuck with it. Yo, how do I get my veins to pop out my arms? You gotta have low body fat for that, and you gotta I have the air conditioner on blast right now, so like I'm kind of cold, and when you're cold, you're not as vascular. You gotta have low body fat. And you gotta, and honestly, I don't know. I don't want to bullshit you, man. I don't really know, man. My veins pop out sometimes, but sometimes they don't. But you gotta have low body fat for that to happen. Hey Brandon, can you please do a video article on your favorite books on motivation, health, and success? I have that book. I have that video up. Hold on for a second. Yo, I fucking realized I was cold when after I said it, man. But yeah, I had that video up already. Just check it out. Yo, who the fuck? Hello? Oh, nah, I ain't home right now. Yo, just leave it at the door, and then I'll call you and pay you. Okay, thanks. Fucking laundry man, yo, I forgot he was coming to drop my shit off. Um, you prefer brown or white rice when bulking? When I'm bulking, I don't give a fuck. Um, when did I? I don't want to answer that. What's the most important part of getting abs? Doing cardio to burn fat or doing lots of workout? Well, it depends on the person. You know, it depends on the person. Like if you're overweight, the abs aren't going to show unless if you're overweight, the abs are going to show if you have fat over. You know what I'm saying? If you're just skinny, so if you're overweight, you need to burn the fat. That's going to be the most important for you. If you're skinny, dude, or if you're lean already and you just don't have like definition here, then it's going to be the workouts. You know, and you know. How many sets of each exercise for best? That's 5. I feel like it's too much. He says he does. How many sets of each exercise is best? I do 5. I feel like that's too much. Um, Best for what, man? Like that's what I'm saying. Like when people ask me questions, like I need to know what your goals are. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really answer the question unless you know what your goals are. Unless I know what your goals are. If you're doing 5 sets of 5, you know that's probably. I'm looking at your picture. You're probably doing if you're doing 5 sets of 5. That's probably good for you, man. Full body splits, 5 sets of 5. Those are good parameters for you. Or you can do you gotta see what works for you depending on your goals. If you're trying to get bigger, maybe you can try 4 sets of 8, something like that. You know, you want to just stay. This guy's distracting me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how much can I bench? I don't know. I never maxed out. I mean, I haven't maxed out in years, you know. And last time it was like way over 300. I don't know what it is. Um, I love you, Brandon. You know, I love you. I love you too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you were a girl or not, you know, but it didn't mean like that kind of love. Just like I love all y'all, man. I love my brother like he is me. Um, NBA championship, Heat or Spurs. I already addressed that, man. I got to run with the Heat because D Wade is from my neighborhood, man. Fuck, no, the laundry man's here. I gotta answer. I gotta keep that. Nah, fuck that. He's fucking up my goddamn shit, man. I know he probably hear me yelling. Yo, do lifting weights stunt your growth? Um, Nah, man. Fuck no. That's an old wives' tale, man. That's a misnomer, man. Like the boogeyman or the tooth fairy, or you know what I'm saying, or trickle down economics, or all that shit. It's a myth, man. Like cause I've heard that too. You know what I'm saying? My mama told me he was gonna stunt my growth, man. And she made me ask my doctor. We asked my doctor. He looked at me like I was a motherfucker. He's like, yo, no, of course not, man. Of course not. You know, like it's just like you can Google, man. Like the American Association of Pediatrics did a study on it, you know, and they concluded that strength training in any form does not stunt vertical development of children. It's just not a thing, man. I don't know where that shit came from. I think that shit came because you see a lot of short guys. I think this myth came because a lot of short guys are built, right? But they do that shit. It's like they didn't get short. Their lifting weights didn't make them short. Being short made them lift weights, right? Because they're left with little recourse for advancement. You know, what else are you gonna do? I know this guy, he's like short, man. He's like 5'2", and he's swole, like big as fuck, man. You know, and yo, you should see his motherfucking bitch, man. I mean, you should see his young lady, man. She's fine as fuck, man. So it works, man. Like that's what you said. That's the best thing to do for a short guy. Just get big muscles, man. Get ripped. Um, can I still dunk? No. Uh, how long did it take for you to nail muscle ups? Yo, it took me a year to get that joint, man. Real talk. Uh, hold on for a second, man. This fucking laundry man is still buzzing. Yo, I got hella laundry. I got hella laundry. See, I send my shit out because I like them to fucking do it. They fold it, man. Ain't no fucking way I'ma fold all that shit, man. Anyway, what else? I ain't never folded a pair of underwear, man, ever. What's your favorite exercise? Out of all of them, he says, what's your favorite exercise? Mine is squat followed by deadlift. I don't know if it's my favorite, but if I had to just pick one exercise to do, like somebody said, gun to my head, you're gonna do one exercise for the rest of your life, I would pick deadlifts. I would pick deadlifts. Somebody says, I'm not gonna say that out loud. Yo, man. Sometimes when I read my videos, man, my motherfucking when I like look at the comments be so funny, man. Even when like somebody talking shit at me, if you're gonna talk shit about me, at least be funny, man. Like sometimes I see that shit and it makes me smile. You know what I'm saying? Um. Yo, Brandon, can you beat Elliot also in a fist fight? You know what? I'm gonna say no because he's got more to lose. He's a family man. You know what I'm saying? He's a family man. Like he's gonna be more desperate than me. You know what I'm saying? He's got more to live for than I do. I'm just some fucking guy out here on my own, man, pimping. He's got a family, kids and shit. So sometimes it's not even the size of the dog of the the fight and the dog, you know. So he's gonna want it a lot more than I'm gonna want it, you know. Why y'all keep asking me about Mike Chang, man? I don't know shit about him. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't know shit about him. I only see his videos. The only videos I've seen of his are commercials that come before my videos. You know, like when I upload a new video, I see a fucking Mike Chang commercial. And, you know what I'm saying? I skip the shit. I mean, maybe he's cool. I mean, I don't watch too many other people's shit because I don't really have fitness goals. Somebody says, you're a pussy. You know, I mean, it's all relative, man. It's all relative. Compared to who? You know? Compared to who? Compared to 50 Cent? Maybe. I heard he snatched somebody's chain on stage the other day, man, in the middle of his rap. So, you know, that's not some shit that I would do, you know. Oh, what do you do about stretch marks? Yo, I got some new stretch marks right here. Yeah, right here, because presumably from all the handstand push-ups I've been doing, man, them joints is, I've been going hard with that shit. And let me show you some shit. My girl got me this cocoa butter. You know what I'm saying? You know black girls always got cocoa butter on deck. And she gave me this shit, and then, you know, it actually, like, it's been going away. It's like, it was real bad. Like, I posted a picture on my Instagram. It was, like, fucking crazy. My Instagram is @BCarterMusic. I'm going to change that soon, though, but right now it's @BCarterMusic. And I don't know if the cocoa butter helped. Maybe, you know, maybe it healed. Maybe the cocoa butter was a catalyst, but my girl seems to think that it is, but, you know, then again, black women think that cocoa butter is just a panacea for all things. Do I watch WWE? No, I don't really watch TV, man. What I watch fucking. I haven't seen a movie. Last movie I saw was Batman, the one with the motherfucking Bane. That was like 2 years ago. Um, fucking yeah. I don't really. I watch sports and I watch cable news. Like I'm not gonna get into political views or anything, you know, because I let some slip out earlier. But I watch cable news. I'm not gonna tell you what channel. And I watch fucking ESPN and sports, you know. But I don't watch a lot of it because I got fucking goals in life, so I don't sit around watching other people do shit. Um, Especially WWE. I'm not gonna watch other people pretend to do shit. What are my thoughts on CrossFit? You know, people diss CrossFit, man, but I like, you know, it depends on what your goals are, man. If you want to fucking be 200-pound gorilla motherfucker, then CrossFit is not for you. You know, if you want to fucking oh my god, my phone is ringing. If you want to fucking bench 400 pounds, then CrossFit is not for you. But if you just want to be a fit motherfucker, you know, a fit guy, kind of strong, then CrossFit might be CrossFit might be good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you can do it and you enjoy it, you know, it might be something you want to fuck with. You know, like me, it's not consistent with my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish, right? But you know, I mean, it might be cool for you. For me, it's not consistent with my goals, so I'm not trying to diss the whole shit like some guys do, man. I think that's bullshit. You can't diss some shit just because it's not consistent with your goals. You know, I don't know. I bet I could beat you in an arm wrestle. Perhaps, man. Perhaps. Yo, Brandon, Nicki Minaj or Rihanna? Nicki Minaj or Rihanna? I'm gonna answer with Beyonce. Brandon, what are your thoughts on meal frequency? Again, you know, this shit depends on your goals. You know, depends on your goals. I mean, like, I can't answer your question unless I know what your goals are, man. New ebook, when is it gonna be released, man? Hopefully it'll be released at the end of this month. But I mean, I've been working on it, trying to finish it up. It's gonna be all about ads. I'm assuming you're just joining me. I talked about it earlier. It's gonna be all about ads. I'm gonna try to make this the only book you ever need for ads. Like, honestly, my legit goal is to make this the best book, the motherfucking best book on ads ever. All right, so like it's been taking me. I've been writing it all year. Honestly, no bullshit. I've been writing it all year, but hopefully it'll be out the top of next month or the end of this month. And it's gonna be free initially on Amazon, you know, then for the first 5 days. So I'm not gonna tell you the title because there's something on the internet called squatters. If I let the title out now, then some motherfuckers will try to steal the domain name or get similar domain names or shit like that, you know. Somebody writes, "My penis is bulking now." You know, hey man, I'm here to help. You know, however I can help you guys. You know, pause. Meal frequency or cutting is a scam. ... Hey man, depends on what you're trying to accomplish. How many years you've been working out? Shit, over 10. Over 10. The first few years, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, man. Cause like it wasn't YouTube then. YouTube didn't exist. Like, you guys don't understand how fortunate you are to be like young in this new digital era, man. I wanted to learn something. I had to read a book about it. You guys can, but this is a good thing and a bad thing though. Like, cause I had to read books and like study to learn about this shit. You know, you guys. Fortunately, you got YouTube. I've learned a lot on YouTube. I've learned how to edit videos on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. But you guys are fortunate to have YouTube. The only thing is, though, you know, the information I was getting was vetted by publishers and editors and stuff like that. YouTube, just some fucking guy can just be some fucking guy, you know, talking into the camera like I'm doing now. He might not be qualified to give you advice in reality, and you won't even know. You might be listening to some old bullshit. And you might not find out till it's too late. So anyway, I don't know. So just be careful whose advice you listen to. How do I deal with lack of motivation? I have a video on how to stop being a bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch, right? Because I don't know you or anything about you, but you should check out the video. I think it'll help. Would you say CrossFit would be good for a basketball player who wants to play guard? Maybe, right? Maybe. Maybe. Resistance, long as, I mean, I don't know if you have to do CrossFit though. You can just like join the gym and start doing some resistance training. You know what I'm saying? Run some sprints. Start running sprints, man. Like outside, you don't have to pay all that CrossFit money, man. You can run outside, do some resistance training though. Like here's the thing, basketball players really need to lift weights, man. I read an article. Wilt Chamberlain, he was one of the best in his era. He totally dominated the era. He was one of the highest scoring on and off the field, baby. If anybody knows anything about Wilt Chamberlain. But he said that in his day, the fucking coaches told everybody not to lift weights because they thought it would throw off their shot. But he said, fuck that, I'm lifting weights anyway, right? And he was like the only guy lifting weights in the whole NBA. Like, no bullshit. I read this in like his autobiography. And he said he really believed that's why he was so dominant during his era. And if you just look at now, man, look at like LeBron James, how strong he is, man. Like you gotta basically flagrant foul him to stop him from making the shot because he's so strong, he can still get in, or he can post you up, or you know, like even when you ever see LeBron against OKC and he has to guard KD, when he's guarding KD, he has to put all that fucking weight on him, man. Like. And all that strength on him. KD's like skinny. Not to say, yo, KD is dope. I ain't trying to talk shit about him. But I'm just saying, like, that weight, that LeBron's strength, he was able to, like, put him in check a little bit, you know. I think if KD would put on some size, some muscle mass, I think he could fuck around and be better than LeBron, man. But that's a big if, you know. Intermittent fasting or 6 meals for fat loss. Really, they both work. I don't know that intermittent fasting works better than just regular calorie restriction. I like intermittent fasting lately. I've been liking doing intermittent fasting because I don't have to be as strict during the feeding window. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't go as far as say it's better. Yo, that agony video was tight, man. I listen to it all the time. Thanks for keeping it real. Yo, no problem, man. No problem. I do everything I can. Is it possible to run fast and jump high if you're over 30? Hey man, all things are possible to he who believeth. Honestly, man, real talk, I'm stronger than I am when I was in my 20s. I can do shit that I couldn't do then, but there's some shit I could do then that I can't do now. Like I can't dunk anymore. You know, but I could. When I was 25, man, I was dunking on fools, man, no bullshit. But like now, I can't really dunk that well. If I do, it's gonna look real silly. Should you take creatine while cutting? I mean, I'm not a big creatine guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly think it's a little overrated. I think it helps, but like people act like creatine is just essential or creatine is just gonna send them into the stratosphere. I mean, it works, it's fine, but it's not so crazy that it just gets you. Yo, where'd I get that shirt, man? It's my shirt. I had it made. It's a highlight shirt, man. I put a link in the description where you can get your own. But yeah, while you're cutting, yeah, take creatine. Keep taking creatine while you're cutting. Best foods for weight loss. I get that question all the time, man. That's not really a question I can answer, man. The best food is whatever's going to keep you in a caloric deficit. That's the best thing you can do for weight loss. How tall are you? 6'2". What's your favorite supplement? T-Rex. Of course, man. T-Rex. Are you ever going to show us your girl? Check my Instagram, man. We went on vacation a while ago. And, links in the description. We went on vacation. If you want to see her, man. See us in the fucking jacuzzi and shit. You said we went hard. We was in St. Lucia going crazy, man. How do I get my girlfriend back? How to make her and how do I get my girlfriend back? And how to make her jealous as shit, bro? She's gone, man. She's gone. You think she's asking her fucking fitness guru on how to get you back? Nah, man. Here's the thing. Women are everywhere, man. Like literally everywhere, man. Like I walk around, I see them everywhere I go. I just saw it when I opened my door to get the laundry. I saw one in the hallway. They're everywhere, man. Like don't sweat them, man. Don't sweat them. I think I said this earlier. You know, like in my life, I be thinking, yo, what would Jay-Z do? You think Jay-Z's hell sweat some bitch, man? Now you tripping, man. Yo, man, go. What you do? This is what you do. This is what you do. Forget about that shit. I don't know the situation. I don't know who is right or wrong. You ever notice when you break up with somebody, it's always their fault? Everybody. It's always the other person's fault. But yo, I don't know if she's right or wrong, man. But yo, man, I know one thing. I know she's not on a fucking live stream right now worried about how to get you back. Forget about her, man. Focus on being the best person you can be, man. Succeed in life. All right? Do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Become the best person you can be. Become the best man you can be. You know what I'm saying? Become the best you could be, man. You know, like, you know, educate yourself, whether it's school, you know, read books, learn some new skills, you know, like learn some new skills, get your fitness right, become the best version of you that you can be. I think I just did I just steal that from Elliot? Elliot, whatever, man. Just I'm saying, improve yourself. Focus on improving yourself, right? And when you do that, man, like when you become the most awesome when you become as awesome as you can be, or more awesome than you currently are, you have to fight them off with a stick, man. You won't even remember that hoe's name. Yo, let me think. What's your favorite pump up song? I don't know. I don't need music to get me pumped up, man. You know, I just put on Pandora when I work out, man. You know what help? You know, T.I.'s Pandora section, man. If you want to motherfucking get that gets T.I. I don't know what song, but yo, Pandora, put it on T.I., you're good to go. Yo, dude, I have 2 of your songs. They rock. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. It's free, you know, so I'm glad you got it, man. Yo, why won't my friend's pecs grow? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's not doing. I don't know how he's eating. I don't know how he's sleeping. I don't know how he's training. You know, I can't really answer that. Fuck, what's happening right now? Oh shit, I fucked up. I fucked up, homie. Hold up.
What if you had up to 28?
Sorry about that. How do you get stronger at weighted dips? You do more weighted dips. Real talk. I can't answer that no better than that. Do more weighted dips. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna keep getting stronger. Try to you want to get strong. You want to aim for parameters between 1 and 5. You know, and like go heavy, man. Go heavy. You will get strong with time. You know, like I presume you asked. Like I posted a video on my YouTube the other day, man, and I was doing dips with 440. I didn't post on YouTube. I posted on my Instagram, and I think it went to Facebook too. I posted fucking video of me doing dips with 445s on each, with 445s hanging from my nuts, right? And I was doing that shit for reps, man. Like I couldn't do that shit a year ago. Like you just want to keep doing it, just do more, you know. One of these got flagged for spam. Let me see what the spam was, man. Oh, I've been watching you for a long time, man. My dude, that's not spam. Let me go ahead and let that go. Another one got spam. I want to see what the spam was. Yo, help, man, please. I have damaged cartilage in my knee. I'm not even gonna read the rest of your question, man. Like, if you got damaged cartilage, I'm not qualified to give medical advice. Real talk. And don't ask YouTube or anyone on the internet for medical advice. You need to see a professional, man. Sports medicine professional or a doctor. Honestly, the best advice I can give you is to get professional medical advice about any injuries you have that you feel are severe and is holding you back, man. Like, I'm just some fucking guy, man. I'm just some fucking guy. Somebody said they got that Pandora station too. That's what's up, man. HIIT versus fasting. hit cardio versus fasting. Presumably that's what he means. Cause it's not either or thing, man. They're two different things, you know, and they both work together. If you're trying to get cut, I assume that question means you're trying to get cut. Doing both. Oh, what do you think of C.T. Fletcher? I like C.T. Fletcher. I forgot to say it in the beginning. I fucking love that dude, man. Cause like, first of all, he has a potty mouth like myself, and like I just like a motherfucker to talk some real shit, man. Like and say it, and don't sugarcoat it, man. Just say it. Don't be PC about it. So yeah, CT, I'm a fan. I like the other dude, Mike Rashad too, that they fuck with. That whole crew are Metroflex guys. I forgot to mention them when I say other YouTubers I like. I like those guys too. Sorry about that. Fuck, the comments are coming in too quick, man. Yo, straight reps, reverse pyramids, or pyramids for muscle gain. Honestly, man, you gotta try that. See, here's the thing. You gotta try like different parameters like that and different advanced techniques like those. What you want to do is you want to try them for a period of time, and you'll have a log, and you'll be keeping. And if you have a log, you're logging everything you eat, logging everything you say. Logging everything you eat, logging all your training, and then every week you're keeping track of your progress, knowing if you're making progress or not. Then you'll see if it works best, and you got to see if it works best for you, right? Just because if I like drop sets, right? That's probably my favorite mass building technique. But maybe it won't work. Maybe it's not as good for you. Maybe pyramids are better for you. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, people are going to respond differently to different stimuli, and you gotta see what works for you. You gotta try shit out, see what works for you. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I had the answer, I'd say drop sets. Yo, how do I deal with going bald? Yo, man, shave that shit. Here, look here, man. Look here, man. Some of the coolest, you know what? All the coolest motherfuckers are bald. Because having high testosterone was part of why you get bald, right? So like. That's why all the coolest motherfuckers are bald, man. Let me just give you a list. The Rock, bald. Tupac, bald. Buddha, bald. Gandhi, bald. Young Jeezy, bald. The dude from the Transporter 2, bald. I can go on and on and on. Jeff Bezos. Bald. Shit, man. All the coolest motherfuckers are bald, man. You say fuck with it. Fuck with it. What's the best rep range for building muscle? You gotta see what works best for you, man. For me, I like rep ranges between 6 and 8. You know, heavy. You know, between 6 and 8. That's what I notice helps me put on mass. Lately, I've been doing 4 sets of 6 for each exercise. You know, resting 90 seconds between each rep. A lot of you guys, I see guys in the gym, and they're not fucking timing their rest, man. They're not timing the rest. They're not logging their fucking sets. I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't know what the fuck. You in there fucking around. You're not following any program. You're not doing any parameters. Motherfuckers are just walking around the gym doing random shit. Let me do some motherfucking cable curls. Let me do some dumbbell shrugs. You know, just cut that shit out, man. You need to be following parameters. You need to be following a plan. You know, you need to know what you're doing. You're going to war, man. You're not gonna go up in the motherfucking war without a plan, a strategy, man. What the fuck? Oh, what do you think of the Hodge twins? Stop asking me, man. Like, I don't really watch the videos. I'm sure they're fine. They got a lot of fans. You know, I don't know. I'm not. I haven't really watched the video, so I'm not qualified to give an opinion. Are protein shakes necessary for building muscle? No, but they help. They help, but they don't help because you need them. Like, as long as you get the protein, you're gonna build muscle. As long as you get the protein, this is how you get it. You know, for me, it's easier to drink a shake with 50 grams of protein, than it is to eat a steak. You know, sometimes I want the steak though. Sometimes I want the steak. The dude. I seen some video, man. The dude, Joe Elliott, was saying that it's been like over a year since he had any type of protein supplement. You just eat raw food, and I mean, I'm telling you, that shit works, man. Like you know, when I was in high school, I got sent to military school, right? Because I got a lot of trouble in South Side Chicago, a lot of gang shit, all that other shit, right? You know, that growth and development. And then so that I got sent away to military school, you know, and they wouldn't allow us to have supplements. Like we couldn't have anything, you know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't allow us to have any, and also all I can eat was like real protein sources. And I made gains, you know, like, you know, my late teens I was making gains, you know. So, you know, I'm just saying you don't need it. It just makes it. It's just all it is a more convenient way to get your protein. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, because when I'm out in the streets of New York, I don't want to fucking carry goddamn a bunch of steaks in my pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not convenient. But like I can carry like shakes or bars, and that's cool. Somebody asked, I saw before, have you ever had oh yeah, Vin Diesel, another bald motherfucker. You're killing it. Tyrese is bald from the Transformer movies. Tay Diggs is bald. Stone Cold Steve Austin is bald. You know what I'm saying? I'm bald. Michael motherfucking Jordan was bald, man. I feel like I don't even have to talk about it. I don't even have to talk about it. Michael Jordan was bald. Probably the greatest athlete to ever play any sport. You know what I'm saying? Bald. Damn, there's another question I saw I wanted to answer. Can teens use T-Rex? Yeah, man. Like, yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's natural. It's like if you look at the ingredients, they're mostly like herbs and stuff like that. Caffeine, like caffeine comes from the green tea extracts, and it's fine, man. It's fine. There's nothing exotic in there. Like, you just read the ingredients. Like, honestly, before you put anything in your body, any supplements, find out what the ingredients are, and it'll say it online. You know, if you look at Amazon, you can see the label. Look at the ingredients. You know. Then research those ingredients and see if that's some shit you want to put in your body or not. You know, honestly, you know what I'm saying. See if that's safe for you. You don't have to ask me, man. You can just look at the ingredients and see what's in there and see if that's something you're going to put in your body. Honestly, I think you should do your own personal due diligence on any product before you put it in your body, man. Before you put anything in your body. Pause. All right. What are your thoughts on Athlean X? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Do I do drop sets every set or just the last? I do drop sets. I don't do drop sets for every body part. I don't like it. I don't really like it for chest, cause you know, sometimes I do it. Like I'll do weighted dips, and then I'll just like drop the weight. Like I'll get to like failure. And when I say failure, I mean when I can no longer do it with perfect form, with immaculate form. Then I'll drop the weight off. Then I'll do more dips. I'll do the same thing with pull-ups. So I guess I do it for every body part. Depends on your goal. You can do it every set. You can do it last. You know, you guys honestly, you gotta see what works for you, bro. You gotta see what works for you, man. Should I bulk up before I get tats? That's a good question. All right, my first tattoo. I got this shit when I was 17, man. My mama picked it out. I had a fake ID. It said I was 18, because in Illinois you need to be 18. You can get one with a parent. You got to be 21 to get one by yourself. At least that's what the law was in the 90s, right? So my mama picked out this tattoo, and look how fucking small it is on my shoulder. But it took up my whole shoulder when I was 17, right? Then when I was like a little bit older, she picked out this one too. People ask me, hey, what do your tattoos mean? Nothing. These tattoos don't mean. This one means something. I can't tell you. You know, I can't tell you what it means. But these two, my mama liked them, so I got them. You know, I love my mama. And but anyway, this used to be taking my whole arm too because I was younger. So now it didn't stretch. It just looked smaller on my arm. So what I'm gonna do with both of these this summer, actually, I'm gonna go to this place called Invisible NYC, one of the best places in New York to get them done. Or I'm gonna go back home to Chicago, get my tattoos done at Jade Dragon, the illest spot. I'm just gonna add more shit to it, man, make it fill up. So I wouldn't say you have to wait. You know, you can always just add shit. You know, what's the best exercise to build chest size? It's not really the exercise. It's a compound exercise. I like dips. Some people say that dips don't build chest. I disagree. I vehemently disagree. Uh, any kind of bench press. I think barbells are better than dumbbells for size. And you want to pick parameters between 8 and 12, but like you might want to go as low as 6. Like I build mass with it 6. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on anal sex? Where you get these questions from, man? Listen, if she wants to do it, then you know I aim to please. But it's not something I, you know, ask. It's not something I ask chicks for. Um, I think somebody asked me about shin splints earlier. I don't know if I answered it. I had shin splints bad, son. When I was playing football in high school, I played defensive end and tight end, and I had bad shin splints, and I was just I don't really know what this like. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went and saw a medical professional. Man, they put me on a regimen. I went to physical training. I was actually on crutches for like 2 weeks. Like they wanted me. I mean, I could have walked them home, but they wanted me to use crutches to keep pressure off it. And you just go see a medical professional and do whatever they say. Any kind of serious injury or injury that's preventing you from accomplishing shit, you want to just fucking see a professional, man. Like don't ask fucking guys on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Like do something for like see a professional, man. What do you think of upper body and lower body splits? Hey man, that's cool, man. Try it. See if it works out for you, you know, and if it doesn't, try something else. Like you gotta see what works for you. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do upper body and lower body. Like today I did today I did legs and abs. Tomorrow and yesterday I did upper body. Tomorrow I'm gonna do upper body, legs. Yeah, I'm kinda on that split now. Like this week I started that split. I might have said something different earlier. I might have just contradicted something I said maybe 30 minutes earlier, but like this week I started upper body, lower body. I'm just trying it out. You want to switch your shit up every once in a while. You want to switch up your motherfucking routines every once in a while because your body gets used to the same stimuli. You know, you want to check that shit out. Some of these questions are so funny. Brandon, why don't you compete? Because it's not a competition. It's not a competition. I want us all to win. You know what I'm saying? I want us all to be successful, and I don't want to compete with anybody. I have no desire to beat anybody in anything. You know, I'm here to help. You know, maybe those who can't do teach. You know, that's what I'm here. You know, I just want to help I want to help other people accomplish their goals. I don't really desire that kind of recognition in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to like. This is something I recently, you know, come to grips with. I think for me, a successful life for me personally, would be helping as many people as I can accomplish their goals, you know, in life, helping others. That's my goal. My goal is to help others. You know, I think that's something that I can be good at, you know, or something that I am good at. I think that's something I'm good at. But when I say what I meant to say was that's something I think I can excel at. That's something like that's how I can achieve like tremendous success by helping others, you know, accomplish their goals. Or at least that's what I'm gonna try, you know. And if nothing else, I feel like it's a noble endeavor. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm full of shit. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I might change my mind tomorrow. List the compound movements you do. All right, if I'm doing a full body split, I see you on. If I'm doing a full body routine, I usually do this in this order. I have a video on it, but I'll just say it because you wrote it like 17 times. Deadlifts, squats. Some people say don't do squats and deadlifts the same day. Maybe you shouldn't do it. You know, if it does, but you know, for me it's fine. If it does, if it's not something that works for you, then don't. You know. But for me it's fine. Deadlifts, squats. Then I do incline bench because I have to work on my upper chest. My lower chest is already big from doing like heavy dips. Like that's like I've never done decline bench. It's like my big lower chest comes from dips. That's why when people say, "Oh yeah, dips don't fucking build chest," you know, they can go fuck themselves. So I do incline bench, but I superset that with bent over rows. All right. Then I superset T-bar rows with no, I don't do that. No. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I don't have my fucking log handy out. What I've been doing is, all right. So after I do incline bench, superset that with bend over rows. Then I do overhead press. Sometimes I do clean and press. Like I really like that. But sometimes I just do overhead press, and then I might do dips, and I superset that with chin ups, right? And I feel like that's before you do arms. That's a good transition because like you could just do that for arms, like dips and chin ups. You can get big arms from that, man. You can, if you're following the right parameters, you know. And then when I'm really focusing on arms, I do close grip bench and superset that with curls. That's the whole thing, man. I have a video there's a video on here where I did that whole fucking routine at once. What's my greatest source of inspiration? I don't know if I can answer that right now. How do you order T-Rex? They have this. They have distribution with Amazon, exclusive distribution with Amazon, so you can go to there, man. Here again, NBA Finals. Then you want to know, man. The Heat or the Spurs? I'm going with the Spurs, man, because I'm sorry, I'm going with the Heat because D Wade is from my neighborhood, Southside Chicago, man. You know what it is. Best ways to get taller, you know what I'm saying? Have tall genes in your DNA. There's no way to improve. You can't do it on your own. What's my arm size? 17 inches, man. A little bit over 17, you know. Did I go to college? Yes, I went to Howard University School of Business. I was a marketing major. Show us your cat up close. He's in the window right now. He decided to go to sleep. I can't answer that, man. I can't answer that. Why do you write your rest times in training log? Because that's part of it, man. That's part of the parameters. Like your rest time, it affects how much you can lift. It affects the amount of It affects how the muscle is stimulated, right? So like when I'm trying to build muscle, I rest between 60 and 90 seconds between sets. If I'm trying to build strength, then I'll rest about 3 minutes. You know, I'll give it more time because I'm just trying to lift as much as possible. If your focus is on endurance, sometimes I go as low as 30 seconds. Like if I'm really trying to knock it out, or if I'm just focusing on like ripping them, like getting the muscle. How do I put this? I don't know, man. Sometimes I go as low as 30. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a interesting challenge. You should try it. 30 seconds rest only. You know. All right, I'm gonna end this at 8. You know what I'm saying? So we got about 4 more minutes. Beyonce or Rihanna? Whose ass would I want bouncing on my face? Man, Beyonce, of course. Is that even a real question? Do I like P90X? Yeah, I was training a client a few years ago, and he wanted to go through P90X, but he wanted me to do it with him. Pause. So I actually went through the whole thing with him, man. And it was difficult. It was a different kind of challenge because it wasn't this kind of training I was used to. But if anything, it was just a good way to switch up my training. You want to switch your shit up every once in a while because your body gets used to the same type of stimuli. You know, you want to switch it up, throw a little curveball, man. So your body's like, uh-oh, we better respond differently. And then, like after I went, I didn't gain any muscle on P90X. Actually, I just got leaner. I don't know if I lost. I don't think I lost muscle, but I definitely got like leaner, which is good. Maybe I might have lost a little bit of muscle, but when I went back on a bulk after that, I fucking got big, man. I got bigger. So like And I think just because it was such a departure from from my normal bodybuilding routine that I had been doing. So it was just a good way to switch it up for 3 months, man. Like I say you switch up your program every 1 or 2 months, man. Totally switch up what you're doing, switch up the parameters, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Favorite book and author. If I had to pick, that's a good question. If I had to just pick one, I don't know if you've seen like my book collection, man. It's retarded because I didn't get a Kindle till a few years ago, so I just had stacks of books. Um, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. If I had to just pick one, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or or maybe it's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That book is How to Win Friends and Influence People is more like instantly applicable to your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just instantly applicable. Your whole life changes. I think kids should be required to read that shit in high school, man. But you know, fuck do I know? Are push-ups good for chest? Yeah, depending on what your goals are. It's fine, you know. Uh, do I have any cricking joints? Sometimes my knees. Sometimes my knees, you know. But it's usually it usually means I'm not warmed up enough, you know. For me, you know. Calisthenics weight sample routine. People ask me that a lot. How do I incorporate it? Yo, it like if that's why like when you do full body splits, full body workouts, it doesn't really matter, right? Because then just do your calisthenics like maybe let's say the routine I gave earlier when I do all the compound exercises. Then after that, I might start doing muscle ups, human flags, shoulder presses. I mean, it's a long fucking workout. You don't have to do that. I might do that later on in the day, right? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'll probably do it the same day as I do my full body workout. They give my body, then give my muscles a full day they give my muscles a day to recover. You know, the next day. So like every other day, I'm probably doing both. Either at the same workout or one in the AM, one in the PM. You might not be able to do that. You might have different time constraints than I do, but that's what works for me, you know. And that's why I'm not as good at calisthenics as some other guys. Like guys who only do calisthenics, they're gonna be better at jumping over the fucking bar and clapping and all that shit. I mean, I can do that shit all right, but I'm not the fucking best at that shit. Like the guys who are the best at this shit only do this. You know what I'm saying? They only do calisthenics. So. But for me, aesthetics is important. So like aesthetics is important. Power and strength is important. So that's why I like to fuck with weights as well. You know, it's whatever, man. How do I even out chest? Try dumbbells. In cheat days, do I do everything? Yeah, cheat days, you know, cheat days is a cheat day, man. I cheat death on cheat days, man. You know what I'm saying? I might eat like 7 pizzas. I go hard on cheat days, man. No bullshit. I'm having fun doing this, man. I'm supposed to start, I only plan on doing this at 7:30, man, but I'm having fun answering the questions, man. I have a home gym, but I don't have any room in my house. What should I get? A new house. You should move. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning on like I don't have a car right now. I sold my car when I moved to Forest Hills, Queens, because there's no place to park here, right? Those of you who are familiar. And I told myself I'm not gonna buy a new fucking car or any car until I buy a fucking real house first. I can live in an apartment, so like that's one of my like goals, you know, and I'm working towards. And that comes from reading. You know, if any of you have read Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's on my short list of books I think you should read. You know, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, assets versus liabilities. You feel what I'm saying, man? That's another book you should read. So yeah, if you get anything from this fucking live stream, read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. And How to Win, read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It will change your life. A lot of you people who are asking me about advice with women, that shit will help with women. That shit will help with your co-workers. That shit will help your teachers, your friends, family. Read that fucking book, man. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And then, what else, man? Fuck else y'all want to know? Some of these questions I can't even like say with a straight face. Am I gonna do the Q&A weekly? Yes, we're gonna do this Q&A every motherfucking Wednesday at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 6 p.m. New York time. So use your world clock on your smartphone, man. And yeah, man. 6 p.m. we're gonna do this live shit, man. White Boy Brian was supposed to be with me, man. White Boy Brian, you seen him in some of the other videos working out with me. White Boy Brian was supposed to be here, man. You know, he's a certified trainer too. He's gonna motherfucking gangbang these questions for you. Pause, but we couldn't, you know, he had some fucking dumb shit he had to do. He left me hanging. Alright, how do you get T-Rex overseas? It should be available overseas later this month. No bullshit. Like I just got that information. Do I drink beer? I don't drink alcohol that much. Like I used to love it. I used to just get drunk every night when I was in my 20s, man. But I don't really. I'm just not into it. Yo, do I got 50 cents to go out? You know I got 50 cents to go out. That's my motherfucker. Yo, if you ever read, all right, another book you should read, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. All right, Robert Greene's brilliant author. Robert Greene co-authored a book with 50 Cent called The 50th Law, and it's Robert Greene's best book, man. One, because it's short. Like Robert Greene's other books are all fucking like this thick, and he's just a little bit long-winded as an author. But The 50th Law is like this thick, and it's like so concise and to the point, man. Really good book. It's not on my list of must reads, but it's on my list of really should reads. The smelly guy, yeah, that's White Boy Brian, the smelly guy. He followed me on Instagram, man. That's what's up. I know you know what it's about, my man. How do I get a firmer ass? Squats, man. Hold up. Oh, fuck, man. Yo, I'm actually on my girl's Mac right now, cause and I be fucking up. I'm more of a PC guy. Like the PC that I edit and make all my videos, it's in the other room, and I actually I built that PC. Like I know how to build PCs, so like I like PCs better than Macs, but you know whatever. I'm in here cause whatever. This is where the AC in the other room broke. That's why I'm here. You know, no bullshit. I gotta get a new one. Best time for carbs, man. I keep seeing that. Yo, man, it depends on your goals, man. Like, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. You know, if you're trying to get big, if you're trying to if you're in a bulking stage, then all day is the best time for carbs. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to cut and you're doing intermittent fat, if you're trying to cut, then you know the best time for carbs is pretty much only after resistance training. You know. Hope that helps. You can stop writing it like 18 times. 50 cents a snitch though? Hey man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Don't write shit like that on my change, man. I don't want to get fucked up. Don't write shit like that on my page. Don't be talking bad about 50 on my page, man. You got people, man. He always watching. Brian is a trainer. He does slut reps, man. Yeah, he does. He does. See, that's what I'm saying. Anybody with $600 can be a motherfucking trainer, man. I see fucking fat trainers in the gym, man. A fat trainer is like a homeless success coach, or like if I tried to be a fat trainer is like if I tried to be a grammar coach. Fuck that. He's a good dude. I mean, he knows. He's one of those guys who knows his things, you know. And there's a few guys like that on YouTube, shit, who knows his things, but maybe still has some work to do, man. But that's my man. That's my dog. There's a lot of guys on YouTube who seem to know what they're talking about, but they can't do it for themselves, man. I wonder why. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna shit on nobody online though. That's not my thing. How do I fix bad posture? That's more of a habit than it is a muscular thing. Like, it's more of a habit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like sit erect, stand erect, pause, and you gotta become accustomed to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get used to it until it becomes a habit. You know, because right now, this is a habit. You gotta read a book called Habit. You know, there's a book called Habit. I talked about it in my other video. I have a video on how to change habits. So, right, bad posture is a bad habit. I have a video on how to change habits. You should check it out. It's good. It'll help you. How do you feel about the law of attraction? I don't want to get into that. Like, that's that Oprah shit, right? I'm about the law of action. You know what I'm saying? Action is the most important thing. I think you have to. I believe when you are positive, and your energy is going to attract different kind of energy. I'll put it to you like that. Like, your energy, you know. So I've read definitely books on this subject. You know, I'm well versed. You know what I'm saying? A good book on that subject is called The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. You should check that out if it's something you're into. But like, your action is the most important thing, man. Actually, if you want something, you gotta go get it, man. Ain't nobody gonna give you shit, man. Ain't nobody gonna give you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in the movie The Secret, the kid was fucking dreaming about a new bike, and his grandma gave him a new bike. Yeah, but guess what? You're not a motherfucking kid. You know what I'm saying? That shit work for kids. People will give kids shit, man. If you a fucking man, if you an adult, and you want to get some shit, you gotta go get it. You gotta go earn it. You gotta go put in work, man. You gotta add value to the marketplace in exchange for currency. You gotta exchange a good or a product. You gotta exchange goods or services for currency. And then with that currency, you can purchase what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna dream about money and money just gonna fall in your lap. You know, like, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Currency is only if you want to make money, you gotta exchange goods or services for currency. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? That's how the system works. You know, maybe some motherfuckers, people will give you shit if you a little kid. You know what I'm saying? People give you shit. Maybe if you a hot chick, right? Somebody might give you some shit, but she still got to pay for it some kind of way, man. It might cost her dignity. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, if you're an adult on planet Earth, for the most part, you gotta. I mean, if you're like, it's gonna be harder. Like, so, I don't want to get into like socioeconomic shit. I'm just saying, as far as your question, law of attraction. I think your energy, action is the most important thing, but your energy will. You ever been around somebody who's just a negative motherfucker and you don't want to fuck with them? It seems like those people seem like they're always having bad luck. People with a more positive energy, more positive confidence, it seems like they always have good luck, man. So like, just like that, man. Your energy, man. It's all energy. It's all energy. What else, man? I'm about to end this shit, I think, man. All right, man. I don't know how to end this shit, but I think that's a bit. I think we about covered everything, man. So I want to say that I'm gonna be doing this every day around 6 p.m. I'm not every day. Every Wednesday, we're gonna do this at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. New York time, Eastern Standard Time. All right. What? Here's another one. Do I know music theory? Yeah. Yeah. I play guitar, drums, and piano. I'm not the best with theory, but I know my shit, man. All right, but yeah, we're gonna do this every Wednesday around. We're gonna do this every Wednesday at 6 p.m. All right, we started a little late today because I was having technical difficulties, but we'll get that together, you know. And yo, I want to make another announcement, man. This is breaking news. This summer, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna do a video where I post all the dates. Like, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But we're gonna do free boot camps in Queens, man. Free boot camps. We're gonna do it like an hour workout, man. You can work out with me. Work out with me. We're gonna do the shit in the park, man. We're gonna go crazy. It's gonna be like boot camp style. So we're gonna do a lot of conditioning, cardio, ab works out, full body workouts, ab works out. But it's gonna be like Now, no weights, nothing. Just bring yourselves, maybe a mat or something if you don't want to work out in the grass. We're gonna do this shit, man. Free boot camps. It's gonna be in Astoria Park on Saturdays. Not every Saturday. I'm gonna post the dates tomorrow on my Facebook, and I'm gonna post a video about it. It's gonna be on my Twitter too. Twitter, all that shit. Yo, we're gonna do free boot camps in the park Saturdays at 10 a.m. Right? Then at 11 a.m. we're gonna do calisthenic workshops with goddamn Team Incredibles. We're gonna be out there. So if you need help learning, if you want to learn how to do muscle ups, if you want to learn how to do front lever, back lever, handstand push-ups. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite calisthenics moves. If you can do a motherfucking muscle up, but you want to learn how to clap, we're gonna be just doing calisthenic workshops. All this shit is free. All this shit is gonna be free, man. So come out, meet us, say what's up, man. Have fun. You know what it is. It's gonna be dope, man. We're gonna get it. We're just gonna have fun, man. It's not gonna start this Saturday. I'm gonna be in Texas. I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas, at my man's bachelor party. If you live out in Texas, holler at me. Holler at me on Instagram. Holler at me on Facebook. You know, because we're gonna be out here. But yo, Saturday after next, man. So free boot camps starting at 10. So you need to be there at like fucking 9:30, 9:45. You know so free boot camps. 10 we start the boot camp. And 11 we'll start the calisthenic workouts with Team Incredibles. All right. So it's gonna be in Astoria, Queens. Meet us next to the pull-up bar. All ages, totally free. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We're just doing it for free, just cause I don't know, man. Fucking show love, man. Like I feel like you gotta. Like I said, I want to help as many people as I can accomplish their goals. That's my goal in life. My goal in life is to help as many people as I can accomplish their goals. And fitness is the best way I can do it. So, you know what it is, man. Somebody asked me Queens or Chicago, man. Chicago's the world, Lord. You know what it is. But anyway, yo, thanks for tuning in, guys. All right, peace.